There's a lot of times in the offense, right? Your coach will tell you to go and cut, but a lot of y'all just bullshit to cut. You just run through just because you think your coach is just telling you not. He doesn't want you to get the ball. You cut hard enough. You only develop this type of connection by playing with somebody so much and really just learning them, right? No words are spoken. The crowd music is loud as hell. Arena music is loud as hell, right? No words are said. When you're a ball handler and you get yourself in a position like this against the drop coverage, the pressure is not on you. The pressure is the player.
Murray's in also. This might be the closing unit. Bones bounce beautifully to Brown.
Cutting at the peep, the timing, perfect timing. Didn't go too early, didn't go too late. Went as soon as the opportunity was there and did not hesitate. Right? Bars, I ain't even trying. As soon as Clarkson steps over to take away Jokic, and Vanderbilt begins to also step up, not regarding for Bruce Brown, and he has to just get back to his. Bruce Brown made that cut straight into the middle of the lane. All right, man, I'll catch y'all. I'll catch you. You're flowing the offense for sure. That's exactly what it is, because realize, a player like Bruce Brown, if he decides to try to go get his bucket outside the flow of the offense, right? It's either going to have to be one, something he just knows he's great at, something he's just done so much, it's like, okay, I'm going. Or two, it's just going to be just a terrible play. And I feel like a lot of high school hoopers do that too much. They just try to go outside the offense too often. You know what I'm saying? That's what gets them subbed. And especially at that age, you can't just go outside the offense anytime you want. You got to do what you got to do to be able to stay on the floor. You stay on the floor, then you can maximize the talents. Hold on, realize this too. Once you do the things that you need to do to stay on the floor effectively, right, and consistently, that's going to give you the flow and the confidence to now do the things that what you're talented in, and you can present to your coach. You don't want to do this stuff first, just practice, then get into the game and switch your whole flow up. You want to be able to get in the game, do what you need to for that to build your rhythm, build your confidence, build your feel. Now you're doing those things that are just natural to you at that point.
Jokic gets the rebound on a bounce. Spurs start at 6 of 7.
Transition. Realize the amount of transition buckets he's getting, or buckets you could get too, right? Because all you got to do is run the floor at the right times. Don't leak out too early. Don't try to anticipate a rebound. See your teammate get the rebound, sprint your ass down the floor. Get down hard. Because even if you don't get the ball yourself, you can now put pressure on the defense, force somebody to pick you up, maybe open somebody else up. Leave more space for somebody with the ball handler. You know what I'm saying? You get straight to your spots. You just leave more space. I'm about to drop a mean gem right here. I'm about to drop a mean gem. Bruce Brown. Off the pick and roll, right? Little fake snake. Contact lay on Luke Cornett. That's not characteristic of Bruce Brown. But why would he do something like that? Realize who's on the floor. Bruce Brown, Michael Porter Jr., Jeff Green, DeAndre Jordan, Christian Brown. Now you don't have Murray or Jokic on the floor, which means now he could do more things at which he couldn't do when Murray and Jokic are on the floor. It's a different dynamic depending on who you're playing with in the game. So he has more freedom to go and make a play like this, to go and get into a pick and roll, get into his bag a little bit, show the skill that's there, but he doesn't use at certain times because it's undermined by the things that are done by Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic. You got to understand who's on the floor. No time and place for certain moves, bro. You playing with the second unit, you got more freedom. You can show your bag off a little bit. Once again, Jeff Green, DeAndre Jordan, Christian Brown, Michael Porter Jr. It's a second unit. Primary ball handler. Now he's just going to work when he see anything. Bro, you're gonna see. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The sets. Who's on the floor. We're seeing so many of these highlights, right? 2022, 2023 season. So many of these highlights are coming with the second unit. It's not with Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic on the floor, right? You're seeing his tough buckets when he's playing with the second unit. He knows when he could go and attack, and he knows when he should not go and attack and make these moves like this. Because at the end of the day, he knows when Murray's on the floor and Jokic on the floor, this is not their best offense. So he's not going to be selfish. He's not going to have an ego and say, I'm going to get mine first. No, fuck that. I know I can get a bucket. I know I'm nice. He's going to do what he needs to do to win when those players are on the floor.
Brown has a lane and he lays out. Who's demonstrated he is a terrific defensive rebounder. Now Brown, around the corner he goes, lay it up.
That patience on that dribble. Hold on. That patience on that little hezzy, though. Little patience on that. Little patience on that left. Once he gets that left peep. Allows this roll to happen, right? Then that roll happening opens up that middle. And now he attacks that middle. Patience. Allow things to develop before you go and make your attacks. Hold on, peep that little box out too. Ran the lane, got right to where he needs to. Got the little dunk, but peep at the start though, right? Bruce Brown, right? Got Şengün. Sometimes your goal isn't for you to get the rebound. It's just to keep the person that's on you off the glass and allow somebody else to get the rebound. Fuck the counting stat, right? Boom, KCP comes in, crashes. He still forget the rebound. I'm going to run the lane after I stopped him from getting that rebound, and I'm going to get my dunk. Hold on, what the hell was the score? My goodness. Wow. Wait. My goodness. It's just words. You only develop this type of connection by playing with somebody so much and really just learning them, right? No words are spoken. The crowd music is loud as hell. Arena music is loud as hell, right? No words are said. He sees this, he sees it, he sees it. They probably see it as well too. AG and Christian Brown. Ball gets thrown to Jokic underneath his legs. Bruce Brown already goes knowing Jokic. And boom, he gets downhill, gets this dunk. Come on, man. So the game.
And obviously it's a team effort defensively, but shout out Aaron Gordon.
You saw how strong that cut was? Hold on. There's a lot of times in the offense, right? Your coach will tell you to go and cut, but a lot of y'all just bullshit to cut. You just run through just because you think your coach is just telling you not. He doesn't want you to get the ball. You cut hard enough. Either you will get the ball or you'll be able to get in a position like this where you pull a help defender in and have another open teammate and you'll be able to make a play. You know what I'm saying? You'll bring some sort of gravity, but you just think everything's just because the coach hating on you, because the coach don't like you, because the coach don't want me to do this. He don't fuck with me. He don't want to see me shine. Come on, man. Last time I pro hopped, bro, because that D-Rose shit gave me PTSD.
Can the Nuggets bring that good fourth quarter defense that they've been known to have?
Damn. Realize why he do this, right? We're still pushing the same agenda. Count the numbers on the floor. Count the numbers on the floor, right? Who's on the floor with them? Look, move this cam to the side right quick. Who's on the floor with Bruce Brown right now? Bruce Brown, Bones Highland, Aaron Gordon, Jeff Green, Christian Brown. Now, what can Bruce Brown do? See he has a good matchup on you, so he can go and attack. You know what I'm saying? Attack this matchup. Put pressure on the defense and realize if I get down lower, I'm pulling in more help defense. So now defense gets pulled in, get their eyes stuck on the ball, allows Christian Brown to cut. And this is all because Jokic and Murray are off the floor, so now he has more freedom to go pick his spots. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to just stay accustomed to his role like Terrence Mann do. Not saying he's better, but come on, man. Hey, sometime the Energizer Bunny gets hit with some energy himself and gets trumped. Jose Alvarado, right? Another player who plays with a shit ton of high energy, right? Making the plays, pointing off, knowing they're just running the set. Bruce Brown, as soon as he makes that first move, knows his reach. Know your reach as a defender. You'll be able to make so many of the right plays and less of the wrong plays. You'll still make some wrong plays, but you'll be able to cut down the amount of wrong plays you make just by knowing your frame and what you could go for and what you can't go for. Bruce Brown, boom, got that pick right there. And realized his positioning to start that as well. Jose Alvarado worked his way down, which kind of now was his disadvantage in a sense as well, because you're closing up that gap. Close up that gap, you're now also working to Bruce Brown's reach. And now he gets there. So one thing about screening is that if you try to go down just work your way down, no contact, no bump, you know what I'm saying? Just cut down that space and just run straight off that screen. It's going to leave you in positions like this. We're going to go off that screen. Since you didn't initiate that contact, the defensive player could just get right up into that screen with all the fluidity, all the momentum, all the speed that they want, the quickness to be able to make whatever type of play they want. And so even when you go down to make this bump, right? Or you go down to set up the screen, try to get some contact. One thing you can never go wrong with is just hitting them with a little nudge. You'll see a lot of players like Jason Tatum. The people work with Drew Hanlon because he teaches us a shit ton. But work their way down and hit them with that step-in nudge just to break their momentum, break their base, their balance, and then you go off that screen because now it just slows them down a little bit. And that little disadvantage that you create right there with that little nudge is all you need to be able to come off that screen and be able to make a play or put the defense in a vulnerable position for you to get a quality look. So boom, you got that. That was another crazy gem. I just peeped And like I said, I'm learning this as we go along. I didn't even know I knew this at this moment. I just learned this right now. I'm just tying in concepts.
It's not so bad, 4 of 8, but it doesn't seem quite like it measures up. Brown's got
Oh, the pace. Oh, I'm telling you, these role players got a bag in them. That mustache was low-key not it though. Cause realize, right? So when you're a ball handler and you get yourself in a position like this against the drop coverage, the pressure is not on you. The pressure is the player that's playing the drop. They have to make a decision. Depending on the decision that they make will now allow you to make your decision. You're putting the pressure on them, but you won't allow yourself to be able to find that if you don't slow down. If you slow down, that's just putting more and more pressure. Then they're gonna have to commit to something. You give them something to bite on, they're gonna bite on it like you did right there. And so boom. Or if they don't bite on it, just go to the other option that you got. Why is Poole on the side of him? Oh, well, let me tell you this too. Hold on, something you may not know. Ice. You hear that? Ice. Hold on, let me turn this up. Hopefully you can hear this. It's loud as shit right now. Listen.
It's not so bad, 4 of 8, but it doesn't seem
Ice. Poole, ice. Force everything toward the baseline.
quite.
Forces them to that baseline, and like I said, at this point, the control is in the hands of Bruce Brown, not Jamal Green. Now he's gonna go make this move. Hey, appreciate that follow, Atlantis. Appreciate that follow. But like I said, he goes to make that move. Just get something Jamal Green to bite on.
Measures up. Brown's got a
Gets that point.
got
to play off with a loss. Right? They didn't tons.
Damn, Bruce Brown read that shit like a book.
Christian Brown on the run.
Read that shit like a preschool book. Look, hold on, peep. Off the screen, DeAndre Jordan allows this roll or allows this slip to occur, leaves that gap. So instead of Bruce Brown going and taking the step up to get back to D-Lo, he's going to recover for DeAndre Jordan's mistake and get that pocket pass.
Will Nikola Jokic get another triple-double tonight? Or the sophomore back cut?
Look how hard he just ran off that back cut, man.
Triple-double tonight.
Look how hard he goes. Look, because realize, look, hold on. Understand. Bruce Brown at the top, right? Throws it past to Jokic. As a defender, your natural instinct when somebody gives the ball up is to see where the ball goes and drop back. And then not only that, realize as they look where the ball goes, they lose sight of the player that they're guarding, right? And this is just Bruce Brown. This is not Stephen Curry where you say I cannot let my eyes off of him. He lets his eyes off, lets go of that space, and that's all Bruce Brown needs right here for this back cut. Boom, gets hit. Theo Pinson doesn't get this tag right here, and this screen really does occur, so now he's going back with no tag. He's got all he needs to be able to get here and get this done. Ding. Glad, Nick.